Hello, and welcome to Isaac's Cooking Show. Today we'll be taking a look at calzones, one of my favorite non-pizza pizza dishes. We went through a lot of hardship and trials to make these calzones, so now I'm going to teach you how to do it. Come with me. This whiteboard represents our journey to calzones. At the moment, all we have in mind is our sweet, sweet endgame that will look like this. But first, we must go through the many steps of calzones. First, I'm gonna write normally. Crust. We're not only making 2 large calzones, but we're also making 7 small calzones, mini calzones, if you will. And that's a lot of crust to be made. So our local kitchen wizard has offered to make the 7 mini calzone crusts. So let's get cooking on the crust. We need to make a crust. So I'm using a recipe, and it says that we need to use my KitchenAid with its cap and hook can. In the bowl. Okay, so we need. Oh, that's metric system. Okay, so I'm getting a measuring cup. I gotta do the. So we're in a boil. We boiled the water that we were gonna use in the calzone. I'm sure it'll be fine because of the heat and all, but I mean, we don't want to put hot water in there. Yeah, it's still hot. We just got done boiling it.
Maybe we should put it in the fridge.
Maybe we'll do it last. I don't think. Do we need to do it first? Is that necessary? What does tepid mean?
Hey Siri.
What is tepid water? So I found out that tepid water means warm. Did you actually touch the water, or did you just?
I just put my hand over it like I do with the flat iron.
Because it needs to be.
Ooh, that's
warm.
burning.
Is it warm or is it really hot?
It's warm.
Warm? Yeah, I think that might be too warm. After that, we need 600 grams. Oh my goodness, why is the metric? Do the Siri again. 600 grams of all-purpose flour comes out to be 4.5 and a quarter and 2 teaspoons and 1.6 quarter teaspoons. What? Gotta get this perfect because he does it by weight. And also there's apparently 0.6 of a quarter tablespoon that I can't. That's like so low in a fraction. Why would you? Let's do 4 of these. That's 4 cups. Now we just need 3/4 of a cup, which I think this is 1/4 cup.
No, that's 1/2 cup. This is 1/8 cup, 1/4 cup right here. This is Lucy's Kitchen Genius segment. We'll be every one of them. That's 1/8. This is 1/8. I can make it at 1. That's all of our measuring spoons. And we have these other teaspoons.
Well, I need the teaspoon for later.
No, but these are teaspoons also.
How much is 0.6 of a quarter teaspoon?
I
mean, you're the kitchen genius, so.
Let's find out. Okay, so 0.6. This is 1/2. A quarter teaspoon. This is. Well, you know, we gotta have kitchen genius.
Okay, well, now that we're back to the Isaac cooking show and not the Barbara Kitchen Genius show, this I think is a 1/4 cup. So we just need 3 of these. I dropped all the flour. We just need 3 of these, and I'm trying not to get too much, but I probably ended up doing that anyways. We now need 2 teaspoons, so let me find which of these is a teaspoon. Here it is. Very important. Oh, look at that. That's level. And then I need a 1/4 teaspoon.
Since you went over, I don't think you need 0.6 of the first teaspoon.
No, I think I should probably go for it anyway. So that's my 1/4 teaspoon. Now I need 0.6 of a 1/4 teaspoon, which is a little more than half. So that much.
Oh, that's.
I just need a 1/2 teaspoon of sugar because we're not making a sweet dough, we're making a calzone dough.
Isaac, there's a clump in there.
And next we need 1 teaspoon of kosher salt. do not have. Wait, is this kosher?
That's iodized.
That is iodized. If you'll follow me down here, we need this. Yeah, we need that. Fleischmann's. Let's see how much of this we need. I swear if this is in grams.
It is.
Don't see. Oh, teaspoon.
Ah, dang it.
Don't put in too much because I think that might ruin things.
Good job. You
Didn't-
spilled the
Didn't
organisms.
spill the organisms. Okay. We're gonna be fast about this. We're gonna put it on medium speed, so I'm gonna interpret that as a 4. 4 out of 10. Does that sound pretty medium?
Sure.
Okay. Okay. All right. Yep. We're turning that down. Now I don't think this is exactly how it's supposed to happen.
Oh, it's coming together.
5 minutes. 5 minutes is how long I need to do this. I
I'm
guess
not-
we could take this opportunity to learn some cooking genius facts.
Okay, well, let's go take the camera.
Take it away, Barbara.
Okay, so. Salt has 0 calories. So easy. Salt. But don't eat salt because if you eat too much, it will kill you. 15 calories in 1 teaspoon of sugar. So sugar has lots of calories. Oh, flour has 120 calories and 1/4 cup. So don't eat a lot of flour.
Oh crap. Okay. Okay, I don't think we're supposed to stop mixing it, but I am gonna take out a spoon. Mash that down there.
Is that good?
I don't
Wait,
think it's
Kitchen
good.
Einstein.
No, wait, no Kitchen Einstein. It's a blind cook through, Barbara.
I'm
Okay.
scared.
I am a little bit scared as well, but I think nothing wrong has happened. I'm gonna throw this back on. Okay, instantly we're back.
Instantly the same. Here's some more kitchen keys. I'll have to contemplate taking that out. On anything. On the back of it, see we have Scooby Snacks and we have olives. Okay? On anything. Calories and all nutritional facts are on the back. See, even this. And also there's a barcode scanner, but don't scan that. I
So,
think it's good.
I think.
I actually think it's bad, actually. I think you put too much flour in it.
Yeah, I think it could be. I think we didn't need that 0.6 of a teaspoon. I think our kitchen genius was right on that one.
It's trying to sever the dough, but it cannot.
Can we call our kitchen Einstein?
Kitchen Einstein!
Oh, so that's a good thing?
The dough is ready when it comes together and comes clean from the side of the bowl.
Oh, well then we're good!
How long were you supposed to mix it?
5 minutes. We mixed it for 4.
No, we mixed it for 1.
So
and
what
it
you're
came
doing,
together.
what you're doing here is you're not mixing it anymore. You're kneading it. And so the reason that you're supposed to mix it for 5 minutes is because you're kneading the dough. So if you're not going to do this, then you have to take it out and do it by hand.
Oh, well I was doing this. Okay, well we were concerned because it kept like falling out and I couldn't get it to stay down. What the heck? You're not a kitchen Einstein, you're a kitchen wizard. Alright, back to my show, not anyone else's show. We're gonna let this go for another 2 minutes, sound good? Alright, 2 minutes. And then we're gonna wrap it up and we're gonna set it in the fridge for 3 days. Okay. Now we get to use my least favorite kitchen item. Plastic wrap. You're plastic wrap. I hate you. This is already a cleaned and floured surface, so don't you worry your little heads about that. We need two balls of dough.
This lighting's better.
So we're gonna cut it with this here dough scraper. And then we're gonna see if I can remember how to do this. I've done this before. We need to make it a ball. Like a ball of dough. And then
We need to see your face.
And then boom, we got it right here. This is our ball of dough. Don't worry about the bottom, just the top. Oh no, plastic wrap. Okay. Well. And now we have wrapped it in plastic.
Isaac said, "Oh no." I said, "What did he do wrong?" So he told me to turn on the camera, and so now I'm concerned. So here is the camera, and there is Isaac crying.
Cornmeal.
That's why it was so weird. Oh my gosh.
Cornmeal. Oh, this dough is gonna be crap.
Kitchen wizard.
No. What are you doing?
The dough is very good.
Good news for me, the cornmeal was not a bad thing. In fact, when we got rid of the cornmeal, we actually made the dough better. You'll see when we get to the dough part where we put everything together. We're done with the crust, so now we need to move on to the second phase, which is probably one of the least important phases, which is, well, let me write it on the board for you. You gotta make that sauce. So the thing about the sauce is that you don't put sauce in a calzone. That's not how calzones work. They're not as saucy as pizzas. You actually have to dip it in the calzone afterwards. Other one. So, to the sauce. So, we are making sauce. We've already started on that, except that we failed and now we have to start over. Probably enough.
Maybe half a
It's
spoon.
smoking at me. Is that glistening or is that just smoke?
Whoa.
Holy crap, there is a lot of smoke in this. That kind of oil doesn't smoke. So I'm just gonna give the quick tutorial again. So first things first, you need to have this, like a pan. You need to make sure that nothing is under the burner that will burn when you turn the burner on, because that could be disastrous and catastrophic and could make you have to redo this video. Second thing, turn on your pan low. Last time I did this, I put it on a 4, which I thought would be low enough. So we're gonna take our olive oil, which you can see it was a fresh bottle of olive oil, but then
Maybe half a spoon.
it's smoking at me. Oops. Olive oil, we're gonna put in a good couple glugs, is what the kitchen wizard told me to do.
Okay, that's good.
That's
way more than a couple
Than a
glugs.
couple glugs. Holy garbage. I should not have done that. We want this to be glistening, like Edward Cullen in the sunlight. Just gonna coat that pan. We're gonna wait for it to glisten, and if we see any smoke, take 3. Kitchen Genius tips and tricks.
So I'm not my professional cooker because I'm the filmer upper thingy.
Yep.
So,
Camera filmer.
so listening, you can wait till it looks like Edward Cullen in the sunlight, or you can take a little bit of water on your fingers, and then that's hot water, and then you just like flick it in there, and when it goes like sizzles, like
It's not gonna do it now. It's not glistening yet.
But you do that, then you just, then it will be good. Definitely ready.
It's glistening, everyone. Take the camera, Kitchen Genius. Alright! So now that we have this in here, we get to do my favorite part of this whole recipe, the garlic. How much garlic do we use? I don't know. So, this much probably?
Not the whole spoon.
Well, maybe the whole spoon.
No, don't use the whole spoon. Use like half the spoon.
It's less than you will think.
Garlic is strong, Isaac. You'll regret it.
Look at this. Look.
Oh, why would you do that?
Oh, bird's eye view. Birds.
We need to stir that. It's gonna burn.
I'm getting there. Bad things. Okay. Here we go. You ready? You ready? Why would you do that?
Sorry, I'm just getting Yum. Oh my.
Bad texture.
Why are they so big?
But these are just regular, full
I
San
watched it.
Marzano tomatoes.
I watched. And
Now,
what else would you do with
Just
that?
to supplement the San Marzano, we're gonna just use regular old diced tomatoes.
That look good? Nope, they look bad.
No, everything's gonna look brown on camera.
Actually, the diced tomatoes look more red than the other ones.
I'm telling you, they're
Or maybe
bright red.
I'm just going insane.
We're getting about ready to add in some tomato paste. and
Anchovy.
also anchovy paste, and also some various bottled goods.
Wow. Yummy.
Don't lick it. Okay, you're gonna want a spoon because it's paste.
Oh my gosh, oh my gosh.
It's paste. What are you expecting? Oh, Barbara. Oh, you're gonna splatter everywhere. Don't do that. Is that the whole can?
No, not even close.
Not even close. Oh man, they filled that can. That is so red in real life, and that is straight up brown on camera. Add some anchovy paste. Look at this.
Add it to that or the blender.
Look at this. Look at this tube of fine Roland anchovy paste.
No, I'm trying to. Look at
I'm
the
aware.
tip of it.
It's very brown, which is not going to be good for the color, especially since the camera thinks it's already very brown. Careful with my phone. Okay, ready? We're gonna squeeze. That looks disgusting.
It looks.
We are putting cat turds in our song.
Don't.
We have some various bottled thing. We got that crushed red pepper. We got that paprika. Don't hold that upside down. We got the Italian seasoning. We're gonna go ahead and put in some Italian seasoning right now. We're gonna get the hair out of my face.
Oh my gosh, it's so brown.
It's so brown. Well, hopefully the paprika will fix that, because paprika, despite being almost brown in real life, is known to make things red.
Yeah, see?
Oh,
No, it's kind of orange.
No, but that's what it looks like in real life. We are turning off the flame right now. I'm turning off the flame so that we can put it in the blender here pretty soon, and then we can blend it on up. And
The way you're holding your spoon, it's just like, I don't know anything.
just, I don't know.
I think it's a safe way.
Listen to that sound.
It just said something about how maximum file space has been stored, been reached, and then it will save the video, and then he went away. I don't know what I did. Okay, so
Okay, so I found out that my phone will not film for longer than 28 seconds or 28 minutes in a row. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna listen to that sound. In post-production, I'm going to make that sound. I'm gonna make it the loudest sound you can hear. Listen to this. Listen. Right here, ready? That's the sound. Alright, so that's all our sauce in our blender. We're gonna put this handy dandy lid on so I don't get splashified. Ice crush on low.
Isaac, it's coming undone.
So we got our sauce here, and it is done and smooth
And
and
hot.
nice and creamy, and exactly what we need. We're gonna leave it in the blender, and we're gonna find out what everyone wants on their personalized calzones, and then we're gonna make the personalized calzones. We got the ronis, we got the neons, we got the back. We got some pinas. Okay, camera, follow me. I don't actually just do this.
Yeah, zoom in.
So we come over here. We got the lids, and we got the artichoke hearts. And I know what you're thinking, Isaac. Artichoke hearts on a calzone? Are you crazy? Yes. So we're gonna put these over here with the rest of our ingredients and our Windex, of course. So that's all the sauce we need to do. And now for the interesting part. Assembling of the mini calzones. Now the mini calzones were quite interesting because things went very poorly when we were doing them. And then we continued working. And as I continued to mess up every single calzone I touched, Barbara offered to make all of the rest of the calzones herself. And of course by offered I mean she wouldn't let me near a calzone. So as Barbara worked tirelessly making the calzones, I stood by with a camera, just hoping that she wouldn't stab me later that night.
Okay.
Okay, so we're only going to be able to make like 3 or 4 calzones at a time. We're now going to put these calzones in the oven, and I swear if I drop them, I'm going to just end everything right now. Come on.
Or I will for you. That's
Okay.
not a funny joke.
Yeah, it's not a funny joke.
Look at my beautiful calzones.
Now, if these end up sticking to the aluminum foil, we're just going to take a fork to them and just eat them there. And I don't know how long these need to go in the oven for, so I'm just going to throw them in there.
Then we'll check afterwards. Oh, Isaac.
We'll check every 5 minutes. We have pulled the calzones out of the oven, and there is...
We don't even know whose freaking calzones are whose.
There is some unfortunate news. We don't know whose are whose, and they're kind of stuck, and Barbara's getting pretty mad because she's very tired of making every calzone because I'm incapable of calzone making. I did make one. Okay, the last calzones are out of the oven. It's already 7:40, so we're not going to do the big calzones till tomorrow. Assembly 2!
Oh.
What?
I thought we were doing the whole cross-out thing again.
No. It doesn't matter. Now that we are doing the second assembly of the big calzones, well, I didn't really record much for the big calzones because not much interesting happened, but here is the footage that I do have. Calzones. Starting much later than I would have liked, but I don't really care that much. So we're gonna cut up the eggplant. This is, you know, with the other knife I can just chop right through things, but with this one I cannot. And we also have to cut up some more runnies because we ran out yesterday, because after the camera was cut, we got ate all of the runnies.
Man, that thing cannot cut runnies.
I know.
Oh, Isaac. You're getting brave.
This is what I did with the flour.
That's gross.
So as you can see, our dough is very different from yesterday's.
We're using cornmeal, so maybe we'll get some cornmeal in there now. Right our wrongs.
So we make a ball.
Also, I'm eating all the runnies. We did not show you or tell you how to roll the dough last time.
Oh, did we not? Oh. So pretty much you make it into a ball, and you, in your mind, divide it into thirds, and you roll the top third, and then the bottom third, and you rotate it 90 degrees. You top third, and the bottom third, and you're saying, but Isaac, there's a huge lump in the middle of your dough. That's so that when you take it with your hands, oh my goodness. Okay, so you're supposed to be able to stretch it really easily with your knuckles.
But it's not stretchy.
Our dough is not stretchy, so I'm gonna have to.
Yesterday's dough was a little stretchy. Pound it.
Gonna have to get a little physical with this. This is probably about your proper calzone size. We're gonna put in some roni, and we're not gonna put in a ton of roni in this guy. It is, after all.
Do you have space, Isaac?
Well, the
Do you?
eggplants are very large. Here we're gonna slap some ricotta cheese.
It's pretty
Bring
large.
it over. This is a freaking big calzone.
It looks larger in real life than it does on camera.
It is huge. And there we go. That's, once we stab some holes in the top, this will be our completed calzone.
We're coloring the thing with butter.
The calzone's getting covered in butter. This is the second calzone we made. It's a little uglier, but it doesn't have massive chunks of eggplant in it.
It has tiny.
The big chunks of eggplant are probably going to make the other one really gross. But that's okay, because the other one is the one that the girls weren't going to eat anyway, because it has a lot of, like, jalapeno and, like, artichoke and onion and olive and stuff
the
that the girls
vegetable
don't
one.
like. It's the vegetable one. So we're putting the good-looking yet bad-tasting calzone in the oven. The calzones have left the oven, and it looks fantastic. It looks so great, except that's the one with eggplant in it, so it probably won't taste too great. That one looks better. But it's the cooking that we're gonna do for our cooking show. Back to you, other Isaac. And with that, our journey to calzones is complete. Go back to the other room, shall we? And that's been all for Isaac's cooking show. Now, you may be wondering, Isaac, you had so much trouble getting these calzones made. You nearly burnt down your kitchen a couple times, and it was incredibly hot in there. And also, there was, like, the chunks of eggplant, they were really big, and it's like, you put them in there and you couldn't. You made a lot of unfixable mistakes. So you may be asking, is it even worth it? Yes.